Cali. Blue versus Cali. First time in Philly. Blue from Cali to come in and watch us get a dub, baby. Let's go, man. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Yeah.
What's up, Philly? What's going on, Eagles fans? Yo, what's up, man? It's your man TK, the official. This is TK Sports Talk, and y'all already know what this episode is about. So hype. Great win. The Philadelphia Eagles defeat the New York Football Giants in an amazing game. 38-7, trashing, a trouncing, a beatdown, a storm on the rise, and we all knew it was coming. You know, all week they talked about how good the Giants was looking, how bad we've been looking, how inconsistent we've been looking. Is Jalen Hurts okay? Can Lane Johnson play? Is this offensive line going to be able to stop Dexter Lawrence and Thibodeau and Richie James is here and whoever else these wide receivers are and these guys are, man, listen, man. Y'all know good and well the team that y'all seen this entire year. And when it came down to the playoffs, and it was the chance that y'all forgot who y'all saw, we was going to make sure that y'all remembered. Because y'all must have forgot, man. And y'all seen the same dominating team that the Philadelphia Eagles have been on all phases of the ball. I ain't going to say too much about special teams, but guess what? Special teams didn't have to even play a factor. We didn't need any field goals. We didn't need any field position. We didn't need to punt the ball. We didn't even need to have a great punt or kickoff return. It was just bang, bang, bang down your throat all night long. Tell me how you love it. And I love it. I love it, man. Love what I saw from Jalen Hurts. He didn't have to go out there and throw for 250 yards or throw for 300 yards. He had to be out there and be efficient with his passing, get the offense rolling, and then let the running game start to take over. And that's what it did, man. Shots out to my man, Lane Johnson. Do y'all know how difficult that is to be out there playing with an injury like that? Do you know how difficult it is to be out there for an entire game and not give up one sack? You know how difficult it is to be out there for an entire game and just be pushing 300-pound men and 280-pound men back against their will the entire game, blowing up in holes for this running game. Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, my man, and my man. Yo, y'all don't give my man Kenny G enough credit or enough touches, okay? You know what I'm saying? I like Kenny G. He's shifty. He's in there. He runs hard for a little guy. Don't underestimate his power. You know what I'm saying? And he got good vision in there. Him and Miles, Boston, man, listen. Everything that the Philadelphia Eagles wanted to do Saturday night went great, man. The atmosphere was wonderful. The fans were abuzz. I mean, it was a party. The night just felt like it was going to be a massacre. All right, we were out there tailgating. We was getting drunk. People was getting, lifted. You know what I'm saying? We was burning Saquon Barkley jerseys, burning jerseys to the ground. You want to lose a game before the game even starts? That's what we told one Giants fan, and that's what he did. He lost the game before it even started, and the Giants lost this game before it even started, man. It don't even need to go into the stats of the game. A.J. Brown didn't have a big Giant game, okay? He didn't always have to do that. He didn't need to do that in this particular game right here. Devontae Smith didn't have such a giant game. Dallas Goedert didn't have a big giant game. But you understand that these players pose a threat. They pose a threat anytime that these players are out there on the field. So when you think about who we're getting ready to play, let's smooth transition into that. Because the Dallas Cowboys, and I know you watching, some of y'all, even though your season's over, you still love the game. You still love football. You can't get away from it. I understand. But Dallas lost again, all right? Again, 30 years since y'all been in the NFC Championship game. Jalen Hurts wasn't even born the last time Dallas was in an NFC Championship game. Let that sink in. My man Jalen is playing in an NFC Championship game, and Dallas hadn't been back to an NFC Championship game since before he was born. Y'all do the math on that, man. Y'all suck. Dak Prescott sucks. I'm tired of all the Dallas Cowboys fans saying, y'all stop talking about Dak sucks and y'all disrespecting Dak, this, that, and third. Your man couldn't show up for you and threw 2 picks. Two picks. One when you was about to score and one deep in your own red zone. Come on. Tell me how that go. Tell me what that's about. Tell me how that be, man. You can't win with a guy like that. He's not a leader off the field. He ain't leading y'all on the field. He ain't doing it. Ain't nobody out there in Dallas selling what he buying or buying what he's selling or whatever the hell y'all do down there in Dallas. All right? So they got smoked. They didn't get smoked, but they got beat. They got beat by the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm going to be honest with you. The whole week, it was like, who you want to play? Do you want to play San Francisco or do you want to play Dallas? Do you want to play Dallas or do you want to play San Francisco? And I ain't going to front. And I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to be on here this week, guys. I'm sorry. I had a lot of things going on throughout the week and it just didn't happen, all right? However, this whole entire week, I'm like, yo, I'd much rather play San Francisco. And no, ain't nobody scared of Dallas. And yeah, the satisfaction would have been much better beating Dallas. But Dallas gives us a much better game than they do against San Francisco. And San Francisco ain't going to be able to beat us the way they just beat Dallas. Because, see, there's no way that a rookie quarterback that showed himself in the last game against Dallas to be a rookie quarterback. He showed himself that way. He gave y'all every chance in that first half of the game to just take the life out of him, to step on his neck and not let him breathe. And Dallas could not do that. If he comes out there in Philly like that, which I anticipate is going to happen because we're going to put that pressure on him, man, we're going to suffocate that man. There ain't going to be no foot on his neck. We're going to choke the life out of them. All right? This is about getting to the Super Bowl at home. This is about watching the confetti fall at home. This is about getting that NFC Championship trophy at home in front of the fans in Philadelphia. This is what this is about. This ain't the Eagles of yesteryear. This ain't McNabb of 2001, 2, all the way up until 5. Okay? When we was getting to the NFC Championship game and we crashed burning. That ain't what this is about. This ain't even what this feels like. This Philadelphia Eagles football team is special. Nick Sirianni is a special football coach. You talk about a player's coach, I think Nick Sirianni takes being a player's coach to the next level. Because I don't even recall too many coaches that are just as exuberant and jubilant as he is. All right? And I don't think it's a stick. I don't think it's a game. I don't think it's for show. I think this is who Nick Sirianni really is, and his team breathes off that confidence. They want to play for the coach because everybody's excited. It's not just a handshake with good job. No. You guys didn't just work hard. I worked hard too. I'm up all night, every night. I got the wife. I got the kids. This is what Nick Sirianni said. I got the wife. I got the kids. I'm looking at film after film after film. I'm going over numbers after numbers after numbers. I'm looking at stats after stats after stats. All right, I'm looking over analytics. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to find every single edge, leave no stone unturned to make sure that you guys are out here at your optimum level and ready to go out here and peak and beast out. And this is what this football team has been ready to do almost every week. They come out and they are ready to play. Not only are they ready to play, they got a game plan that they're ready to execute. They got a leader that's going to lead them to get it done. No. This football team has multiple leaders, all right? You guys, this has been, I ain't gonna lie, all right? I've been a Philadelphia Eagles fan for a very long time. I'm 37 years old, full disclaimer. I'm 37 years old. I think I've probably been a Philadelphia Eagles fan since I was 4, all right? I've never, since watching this team, and I have been elated a numerous amount of times. I mean, I'm a grown man now, so, you know, I've had times as a kid where I was giddy. But I don't recall or remember a time in which I had so much fun watching a Philadelphia Eagle football team. I don't remember and recall a time where I had so much fun, having so much confidence in this Philadelphia Eagles football team. I mean, 2017, that year with Carson and Nick Foles and that squad that Howie Roseman had assembled that year, I mean, that team, I had the confidence. When Carson stepped back and threw the ball, I always knew it was going to be completed. I always knew we was going to go out there and be the best team on the field that day if we played that way. All right? I always knew that. And again, this year, I feel the same way. However, the difference is we got much better players. I mean, man for man, 1-53, this is just the most talented roster that I believe that I've ever seen. And the chemistry between the team it just makes it for something truly special. So I really hope, as I break off a little bit, I really hope that all you Eagles fans out there and anybody who's watching this can appreciate what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing this year, have done so far, and are on the mark and on the road and set to do, man. This is what's going on. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to host the San Francisco 49ers Sunday at 3 o'clock. I went to the game, as I've already seen throughout the clips in the video. I went to the game, had a great time, and I plan on being in an NFC Championship game come hell or high water. All right? I plan on being there. I've got to be there. You've got to be there. We've all got to be there. And if you can't be there, we here. We here. We can hear you through the TV. We here. Eagles fans, no matter where you are, Sunday, it's going down. There's no way this Philadelphia Eagles team is letting Brock Purdy come in here. There's no way this Philadelphia Eagles team is going to allow that defensive line for the San Francisco 49ers to wreck this game. There's no way that this Philadelphia Eagles defensive line is not going to take over their offensive line and be in Brock Purdy's face the entire time. All right, and then this is what it comes down to. Dallas was able to get a couple pressures, but they weren't able to really get in there and get no real sacks on Brock Purdy. You got to be able to knock the ball out of his hands. You got to be able to make him think you there when you're not there. You got to be able to really affect the guy that his only game is his confidence. I'm not going to say that this man don't got any skill, because he got the skill, but he don't have the confidence yet to use the skill that he got. He just got confidence enough not to fuck up. Excuse my language. All right? But when you take that confidence away, he second guesses himself. He's clutching. He don't want to throw a pass that he's supposed to throw. He don't want to hit the man that's open because he don't think that he really open. He not sure. He don't know if he got time to step back and step up and plant and throw the ball. That's what you got to do to a rookie quarterback. Don't matter if he was undrafted. Don't matter, none of that. First time in the playoff, rookie quarterback, you going up against the best of the best of the best of the best. And this has got to be a sabbatical for you. This has got to be what it is. You got to take a bath this Sunday, man. All right? You got to get your head underwater. And this is what's got to happen. The Philadelphia Eagles have got to make it to the Super Bowl. And I don't want to get too far. Talk about who we want to see. Do we want a reunion with Andy Reid? And do we want to see Patrick Mahomes? Or do we want to knock down Joe Cool? I bang with both of them. Respect for both of those teams right there. All right? It don't even matter. We'll get to that another time. Right now, I want to focus on celebrating a great victory, a dominating victory, a statement victory against the New York Football Giants. Okay? In which they couldn't get. We ran for more yards than they had total offense. That's what we did. 263 yards. The Giants had 229 yards total offense. That's what we did, man. That's the kind of dominating fashion that we play with. So what you think San Francisco going to do when they come in here next week? Yeah, they the number one rushing defense in the league this year. But when the team puts up 263 yards, you know they're going to run the ball. You know you're going to have to step up and try to stop us from running the ball. And there's nobody out here that's guarding 1K, always open, A.J. Brown. That's going to be able to double A.J. Brown and guard Devontae Smith. That's going to be able to double A.J. Brown, guard Devontae Smith, and guard Dallas Goedert, and stop the running game, and see Jalen Hurts getting out the back. It's just too much on offense. Not to include when we bring in Quez Watkins or we bring in Zach Pascal. It's just too much. All right? And so I just think that the playbook is wide open for whatever the Philadelphia Eagles want to do, whether it's with the different personnel, whether it's with different groupings, whether it's with different formation packages. It doesn't matter. This Philadelphia Eagles football team is rolling, and on the way to do it. You got to feel good out there, Eagles land, Eagles nation, Eagles country, Eagles everything, man. You got to feel good. You got to have the juice, man. The Philadelphia Eagles smacked down the New York Giants, and they set to take on the 49ers come this Sunday, man. It's going to be a great game. I can't wait to discuss it this week. I know I say I'm going to get into a lot of the things this week and don't get a chance to do it, but it's the new year and I'm trying to be different. And this year, we got to be on it. We're going to break this thing all the way down. We're going to look at Christian McCaffrey. We're going to talk about Deebo Samuels. We're going to talk about George Kittle. We're going to talk about Brock Purdy. We're going to talk about Kyle Shanahan because that's really where it's at. And we got to talk about the defense. No disrespect to this defense of the San Francisco 49ers. While I do think that we're going to go out there and whip their ass straight like that, the San Francisco 49ers defense still must be respected for the team that they are. Okay? Fred Warner's a beast. Greenlaw's a beast. Bosa's a beast. Ufunga, he becoming into a beast, you know what I'm saying? But I like Troy Polamalu, so I like him too. I'm just keep it a G. This is what it is. Respect. Real recognize real all the time. All right? But ain't nobody seeing my defense. Ain't nobody seeing Hassan Reddick. Ain't nobody seeing Josh Sweat. Ain't nobody seeing Brandon Graham. Ain't nobody seeing Fletcher Cox. Ain't nobody seeing Javon Hargraves. Ain't nobody seeing Ndamukong Suh. Ain't nobody seeing Linval Joseph. Ain't nobody seeing Jordan Davis, all right? Ain't nobody seeing James Bradbury. Ain't nobody seeing Darius Slay. Ain't nobody seeing Charlie Gardner-Johnson. Ain't nobody seeing my man Blankenship back there. And ain't nobody seeing my man X. Ain't nobody seeing the Philadelphia Eagles, man. It's your boy, TK the Official. This has been TK Sports, man. Yo, everybody out there, have yourself a great Eagles week. And let's go Birds, baby. Let's go Birds. Super Bowl!